Here he comes. Chad's bringing in his 5th scale. Oh, it's that time of the year we're going to get to start up again. Chad, welcome back to the studio. He's got a directional arrow on the top of his car just so he knows which way to face it.
Yes. Inspiration from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, yeah. The Last Airbender. I don't remember.
The Nickelodeon TV show is his a flying bison with the arrows on it. That's where I got it from.
Man, I'm going to have to check that out because this car looks amazing. I love the blue bead locks on it, buddy.
Yeah.
What a nice look. Wow, Losi 5T. Man, we have had a lot of fun with these, haven't we, Chad?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the track has been primed and ready to go. I think we should put it up on the stand and have a look. Look at this. He took off the top so we could all have a really good look. Is that an OBR engine?
Yes, it is.
Man.
The full mod G32.
What an amazing looking ride. Okay, so you have a waterproof servo in there.
Yes, I do.
I see that. Savox waterproof servo.
And this is the stock one. I had a lipo fire in it last year.
You had a fire in your 5.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
I don't know, there was a little bit of a leak. Or not a leak, but some sort of wire was shorted out and we drove through a tiny puddle. My battery caught fire in there and it fried all the electronics.
No.
Except for the receiver and the kill switch were perfectly fine.
Okay, man, that sounds super expensive.
Yeah, it was. It was about $500 damage.
Man.
So I had to get a new battery.
This Turtle Racing filter, we have this on mine as well. You have it in blue.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning, man. So this is for the Losi 5, but for the Baja, so it's like a modified one for the filter.
Yes, it is. Because these filters are way better than the stock ones. I mean, the stock ones are good, but there's a fitment issue with the cage and it rubbing and it coming off. And especially if you run a reed case, the reed pushes it out and then it rubs really.
Man.
And then to have the filter come off while you're racing.
Yeah, not good, man.
No,
not good at all. So blue and white, was there a reason why you went with the blue and white combo?
I just like blue.
Yeah.
And white, I figured I wanted something that's different than everybody else.
I can't tell from your Metal Militia hat at all.
Blue and black, blue and white, so that's what I normally run, so.
Awesome, man. Loving the steering arms. I'm looking here. These are IRPs, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I recognize them, but you don't have IRP links on the outside.
No,
Any reason?
I just wanted some give with these.
Yeah.
And everyone's advising me, don't. I do have the set of the titanium ones with these other GBT ones, I think they're called.
Yeah.
But I never put them on yet.
Okay, cool. You know what? I've actually really never had a lot of problems with these ones.
I never either. I had to cut one off because it was mangled here.
Yeah.
And I just replaced these.
Okay.
And I couldn't get them off, so I cut them.
Wow.
A pair of side cutters because.
So aluminum on top, aluminum frame or a chassis brace. Reason why?
Prevent the flex from the machine as it dries. It tends to go like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? So I bought the cheaper ones, which is fine for this, and just hollowed it out a little bit, trying to get some weight off of it.
You hollowed it out yourself?
Yeah, I just drilled it out a whole bunch of times in my basement.
Isn't that what RC is all about, man? Is making your own mods and making the vehicle you want to have.
Exactly.
Wow, good job, man. Looks like you got your boot on here, everything.
Yeah.
Do you find that this is an issue at all, the way you zip tied it?
It came off, it just ripped and I didn't want to buy a new one.
Yeah.
So I just zip tied it back on and
a cheap fix.
A cheap fix.
Nice, man. Same with these rings right here,
yeah,
eh?
That's the best $2 fix right there for preventing the spray like what happened here.
Yeah, okay. So I also have this issue. I actually noticed that when you have a lot of spray coming out from the exhaust, it really kind of cakes on, then you get the dirt on there and everything else. It just kind of is not a good combo when you're trying to...
I'm also a clean freak, so...
You are, yeah. Well, hey, look at this truck. It's like pristine.
I just did a full rebuild over the wintertime.
Yeah, well, that's the best time to be doing it, especially for us Canadians. Hey?
Exactly, yeah.
Not much racing going on when it's minus everything. Wow, I love the fact that you did all this drilling. When I first looked at it, I actually thought it was something that was, you would have bought it, right? Because it says Integy here. I thought, okay, it must be Integy, but it's not. I love seeing things like that.
Yeah, the Integy is okay. I had some fitment issues with a thing in here and then the back blocks for, there was a big bad fitment issue with the shaft. It didn't fit.
Okay.
So I didn't put them on, but these ones are fine. Just had to make sure, right?
He went with the aluminum hubs back here. A definite must, I've also noticed.
Yeah, even down here, I've watched Everett break those too, and one day. I have them, but they're Entity. We'll see if they do fit. I don't know if they will.
Yeah, well, you know what? If it doesn't break, why change it out?
That's exactly. I have spares, and you need plastic with give, especially when I cartwheeled this thing 18 times.
Man.
So it needs give.
I can definitely. This is carbon fiber.
Yes, I
just want to confirm it's not just some picture of carbon fiber.
This was broken in during the break-in. It got hit by a wall.
Yeah.
We hit a wall with it, and it broke the whole front end.
Who makes this?
I believe that was.
Do you remember? Extreme.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it, but I know there's lots of people out there that are.
There's a whole bunch of them too, like GTB.
Yeah. Okay.
Britain makes them, or
everyone's shouting at their screen right now what it is.
I know what it is. I forgot. I believe it was Extreme.
No, that's awesome, man. And I see here everything is in place. His rebuild is done well. I remember when we had you out and you accidentally hit the stairs on the driver's stand.
Yes.
I think it was first lap, and I think it was just bad luck and just haven't been running around the track before.
Yeah.
You know,
being such a big vehicle and not having a line of sight on it really does help.
Yeah, absolutely.
You definitely need to know where you're going with this thing, because if not.
You know, one thing I've found, and I think Everett was telling me as well, is that Axis RC, the same people that actually make this stand right here, the rocket stand, they actually have some thumb screws to make it easier to remove these, because I notice in my rigs for sure, these are one of the first things to go on an engine.
That's why I have 10 of them.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people around the world are like, oh, what are you guys doing? You're doing something wrong. But it's the type of dirt we have out here. It's such a fine silt. It just gets in here, it mucks it up. The springs get bad. Man, that's a great pull start.
Brand new. It literally is brand new. I just got it a couple months ago.
It's awesome. Can we start this thing up?
Sure, yeah.
You think? Yeah,
let's give it a couple shots anyways.
So that's a Bartolone pipe on the back.
Yes, it is.
Is it ceramic coated?
No, it's just chrome plated.
Oh, man, Chris Bartolone makes some awesome pipes, man. He's got pipes all the way around the world now. Went down and met him at RCX. We've been down to his shop a few times, Everett and I. You know what? I'm dying to hear what it sounds like. Shall we give her a rip?
For sure.
Let me step on this side for you. Good luck. Almost. Oh, almost. Yes. Awesome, man. Let's get her outside. Man, oh man. Okay, so no water today. It's very dusty. But we want to go outside and give this truck a rip for you guys. Chad wanted to show it off on RC Adventures, and I think we're lucky to have it here. The track is groomed perfectly. We do have quite a bit of wind today, so I may have to add some music other than the music of this awesome engine. There we go. Nice, you went with the inside shroud too, hey? Keep all the dirt rocks out.
It makes it a little bit of a pain to take it off, but
yeah,
it looks cool.
And it saves it from rock damage.
Yeah.
Or it helps to, at least, on the inside here. Are you telling me that you watched us do Project Large and this truck was inspired by that?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
I've seen that, and I had to buy it. I shouldn't have bought the Emax, but it probably is. I like the Emax too.
Yeah.
But I was making good money at the time,
yeah.
thankfully.
Yeah.
Because of the Canadian oil sands right there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They need the money and the currency to build this
man
machine for the RC adventure here.
It's gorgeous. Everyone's gonna be like, "Where's your Project Large?" And really, guys, I'm filming for you guys to enjoy Chad's rig today. Don't worry, you'll see Large out there again. Now that his lid's on, hey, listen, did you put in those screws on the bottom?
No, I didn't this time.
You didn't?
A short run, no.
Okay, so what I'm talking about is when you actually mount up the body, there is a place to put screws into the bottom, into the chassis. And
they're right here. You can barely see them.
That's okay. Yeah, exactly.
There's 4 screws on either side.
And why do you run them?
It prevents the vehicle from flexing.
Yeah.
Like you can see when you move the vehicle, right?
Yeah.
You can actually take it and bend it.
Yeah, okay.
And this actually makes the chassis more rigidity.
Exactly.
And over hard bashing sessions, like this is just gonna be a lap or two.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't put him in, but I did notice a difference.
So when you're turning, twisting, jumping, it really adds rigidity to the whole truck. Yeah, I ask these questions because I know there's so many viewers out there that really don't know and they haven't seen past videos that we've done where we addressed this. So hopefully people that are watching this today will have a better idea.
Yeah.
Let's hit it, man. I'm excited to see this. Chad's telling me that he gets nervous when he goes to drive this machine. Why?
It's just because it's so heavy and it's just, it is what it is. I just get shaky from it.
It purges your mind because you're going at such speeds with such a heavy truck that you got to use all of your concentration to make sure you're staying straight and you don't break it apart.
Exactly, yeah.
Super powerful machines. How heavy do you think it is?
Right now, probably close to 42 pounds.
42 pounds. Traveling at close to what, 70 kilometers all out?
Yeah.
That's a lot of speed. You want to make sure to drive RCs like this responsibly, away from any kids, away from any property, and in proper places where you can go out and have a ton of fun. So I've made changes to the track this year. It is now much thinner. It's not as wide as it used to be. It used to go over here. And it's well groomed. We're still quite a bit of rocks and stuff, but check out this soil. This is what I'm talking about out here. It's very dusty, right? So I don't have any water today. We do have a bit of wind, like I was saying earlier, but we're gonna do our best to get some good film for you. Everything has been made into rollers instead of more steeper jumps. And this thing is mega fast. First one off the newly designed crossover jump here. Goes both sides. Look at the rooster tail. Wow. Not too windy right now. Pretty nice. This is his first lap of this season on the new track. Very nice, very nice. It's a nice launch point now. Oh, nice recovery! I've taken all the weeping tile off of the track. Everything is usable now. I've raised certain areas of the track to make it more drivable. What I wanted to say was to make the drivability more usable. Wow. Good for him, just getting his sea legs. Really cool, man. Glad to have it out. I'm excited to get out my 5. Woohoo! That was awesome. See up there, he doesn't even need to wear his earmuffs. But man, that pipe is a cracker. Over he goes. But I've lowered that berm, making it easier to recover and to get back on track. So nice. That tune sounds great. Sorry for the dust, guys. I love the sound of fifth scale. Oh, nice. I'll get it. Everybody loves this crossover jump. Man, it's like a Superman jump itself, but really made for heavy vehicles. Oh, I got it! What are you thinking here?
Oh, I just want to make sure that the screw didn't come off the servo. No, it's fine.
Steering's doing okay, throttle's okay.
But it's fine.
You want to stop? We don't mind stopping, man.
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay. I love it.
I love the killer RC kill switch. You just shut it off and...
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Every fifth scale of this size should have a killer RC kill switch.
Exactly.
It's a safety thing. Yeah, exactly. Good job. You can kill it with your radio. It stops and prevents runaways from happening. I think it's killerrc.com, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get them from DDM too.
Yeah, DDM. Yeah, DDM. You can always tell Steve that RCSparks and Chad sent you down there, man. Kent at Killer RC, brother, we always love promoting your products. Every RC that runs gas or nitro that can be fitted with a kill switch should have one, in my opinion. Now here's the problem with not running water on a track like today. We go to start it up again, but see how dusty this is already? Now go ahead, show us what you just showed us. Look at this filter, and then the second pre-filter itself is black.
Yeah.
Right, and so with really nice engines, you can't get that dirt, at least with this here. I may have another filter we might try, but for the time being, that's a no-no. At least the bulb still
has some fuel
in it. That's actually not like that. That's just going straight in there, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want silt and stuff to get in your engine. I'd rather run it when we come
this
back.
engine's very, very expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you for showing us the truck at least. Glad you had it out. You came by to help me out with some other things, had the truck in there, and we thought, we might as well run it. Dude, high five.
High five.
Thanks for being on RC Adventures and showing off
pleasure.
your truck today, but we definitely don't want to damage such a nice truck with no water on the track. So guys, if you were going to be running RC, do you prefer gas, nitro, or electric? I want to know. Let me know in the video comment section down below. And of course, get outside, have fun with RC, because look, you always get to hang out with friends, you get to work with cool machines, and you can even make some cool videos. Why not, eh? Guys, see you in the next episode of RC Adventures. Bye. Might as well clean it out while we're here. Part of proper maintenance. When you get that fine silt that we have, you just got to get in there. Now we could have gone through 10 filters for you guys, you know, trying to get this up and on the go, but really it's just not worth it when you have such a beautiful machine like this. Shall we get the air gun up on the wall, my friend? Here, I'll hold it up for you. You give her a good blast all the way from the top to the bottom.
You want the drive line specifically.
Yeah. So now we got the bulb filled with gasoline again. So it must have been getting pretty hot, man.
Yeah.
Even on a hot day. Like I thought we had wind, but the wind totally died down, hey?
Yes, it did.
How was the track for you today?
It was good. It was a little, it's a little loose because there's no water.
No water.
I noticed a big difference with the spraying the water on with the trenchers.
Yeah.
Like they work great, but not on this dirt.
So it was squirrely, hey?
A little bit of squirrely too, right?
Yeah,
But I
okay.
mean, I haven't really ran it hard or at all winter, so this is the first time I've had it out this year.
Getting it out like that. Yeah. So how were the rollers? Did you find it launched any better? Or?
Yes, it did. I actually landed them perfectly this
landed
time.
nicely, hey?
So
you got it.
The front end, it's still bent from nosedive, but it's fine.
That's all right,
I
man.
have spares.
No nosedives today. You're landing nice and flat.
Sometimes plastic is better.
I 10-4 agree.